Following is a glimpse of some of the upcoming videos on the Jesus Explains YouTube channel. Narrated by Daniel. All scripture references are KJV. Let's begin by searching the scriptures to find if the Bible supports the idea of a silent rapture. And can you find the second and third woes in the book of Revelation? The Jesus Explains series will simplify and address the 70-week prophecy of Daniel, to consider if these events could have already happened. We will also explore 2 Thessalonians 2, 1-8 to see who or what is currently withholding the Antichrist from being revealed. And we'll search the scriptures to see if we can discover any mention of a 7-year tribulation in the Bible. And does the Bible say bowls or vials of God's wrath? And does it make any difference which term we use? Will the days of great tribulation be shortened to save the flesh of believers? Or will Christians be raptured immediately after the 1,260 days of great tribulation? And what signs are we to look for to prove that the rapture of believers is very close? And do the pre-trib, pre-wrath believers truly understand when the day of the Lord shall begin, or do they think that tribulation will be shortened to save their flesh? Jesus explains how the last trump of God that Paul wrote about is the 7th trump within the 7th seal that was revealed to John. Balanced scripture proves that Jesus will also come as a thief in the night after the rapture, after the days of wrath. And let's explore from scripture what impact could the return of President Trump to office have on end-time prophecy. Also, let's consider from Scripture where the 144,000 could fit in to the end-time jigsaw. And what did Jesus mean when he spoke about meat for due season? A very important rethink is coming. And what more could Jesus tell us about his 2 end-time witnesses that he hasn't already revealed, without adding to nor taking away from the prophecy of the book of Revelation? And what does it mean, shortly come to pass, when it is obvious from history that most of what is written in the book of Revelation are things which must still happen? Does tradition have it wrong? Did Jesus go to heaven during the 3 days and 3 nights after he was crucified on the Wednesday of the Passover week? Be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you won't miss this revealing 2023 Easter message. And on the lighter side, there will be a brand new faith-building end-time series to teach Bible prophecy to children, to feed his little lambs so they'll be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might during the days to come. The Jesus Explains series will also address many of the more controversial topics of end-time prophecy. The aim is to present the scriptures and then allow you to decide which interpretation you feel fits best in the overall end-time jigsaw. Pre-tribulation believers are correct to say Jesus is not a wife basher. Scripture and history have proven that Satan is the one who bashes the bride of Christ. Furthermore, Scripture shows that Jesus prays that we not be taken out of tribulation, but that we are kept from the evil. Here is a most revealing truth. When the 6th seal was opened, John was shown a vision that offered a panoramic view of events to happen at both ends of the 1,000-year reign of Christ on earth. Many agree that Revelation 6, 12 and 13 describe events that happen at the rapture when the sun and the moon go dark. However, a closer and well-balanced search of Scripture will reveal that the events described in Revelation 6, 14 to 17 happen at the end of the 1,000-year reign of Christ on earth. Events that happen within the 1,000-year day of the Lord. At the end of the world, when the whole earth is judged with fire, as described in 2 Peter 3, 7 and 10. This little revelation within the book of Revelation offers insight and understanding to solve further mysteries concerning the time of the end. Many are still misunderstanding that the 7 seals of Revelation have already been unsealed, and that the visions within the seals are not all events to happen during Daniel's 70th week. Discover more in this Jesus Explains video. Discover how both Paul and John knew that the 7th trumpet of God is the last trump of God, and find out why this fact is hidden in mystery. And find out how the 6th seal is really a preview vision of the rapture that happens at the 7th trump within the 7th seal. Does the 2300-day prophecy have any significance to those living in the time of the end? The answer is absolutely yes. Find out why in this Jesus Explains video. Will Christians be able to recognize the Jekyll and Hyde Antichrist when he is revealed? You won't want to miss this Jesus Explains video. Again, the key to understanding end-time prophecy is to understand how the 6th seal rapture happens at the 7th trump within the 7th seal. What is the mystery of God spoken of in Revelation 10:7? Discover how this is the mystery of the rapture that had been revealed to God's servants the prophets throughout the Old Testament. We will follow the string of scriptures that reveals this truth. In this video, Jesus explains the events that happen at each of the 7 trumps of tribulation. Learn what Jesus meant when he spoke of wars and rumors of wars, so that we don't misapply his statement. In this video, Jesus explains what is meant by the unforgivable sin that he spoke about in Scripture. And learn what Jesus has to say as he explains a sin unto death. The aim of the Jesus Explains series is to present the meat of the Word in a palatable form. This meat needs to be chewed over and swallowed to give it time to assimilate into our very beings, so that it can give us the needed understanding, the needed strength of wisdom, and the needed faith if we are to endure unto the end while winning others to Jesus during the time of the end. Taste and see that the Lord is good. This has been a glimpse of the many helpful and informative videos coming soon to the Jesus Explains channel on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe, like, and share this information. And don't forget to visit endtimesofficial.com. That's endtimesofficial.com. God bless, and please share the knowledge.